Hello, we're here with Matt Loehrke from the MCT.
Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Actually, is
Hello.
it the MCT or is it MCT?
Just MCT is fine.
You are the MCT then.
Well, some people, yes. For us, we just call it MCT.
So that's also a misconception because people either say it's community theater or children's theater,
Yeah.
depending
Correct.
upon the circumstances.
Technically, our official term is MCT Incorporated,
Oh.
which just stands for Missoula Children's Theater and Missoula Community Theater. So it's an umbrella for both companies in that sense. So,
Ah.
because some of the stuff we do in the community theater is definitely not kid appropriate, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So.
It's not adult appropriate.
So you're here to talk about the end of your summer camps,
Correct.
but it's not technically the end for people to enjoy what some of
Absolutely.
the talented kids have worked so hard
Yes.
to prepare
Yeah.
for the people of Missoula and beyond.
And yes,
Absolutely.
And beyond.
We're in the middle of our sleepover camps, and so we have 3 camps going on right now. One at Sealy Lake, which is middle schoolers, 6th through 8th grade, and they're learning performing arts skills there. They're learning acting, singing, dancing, and they're just there for a week just learning the craft. Then we have 2 camps up at Sealy, and they're only about 20 miles apart, Flathead Lake. I'm still getting them all down. And one we call North Shore, one we call South Shore, because one's to the north, one's to the south. And there's about 150 high school kids up there, all from around the world.
Oh,
And these
cool.
are kids who did our touring programs, which you see with the little red trucks and such. They get nominated. Anybody can audition, but they get the information, and they come on out. And in 2 weeks, they put on about a 2-hour musical review that does perform on our stage at the Center for Performing Arts that we have there. And that's coming up next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Wow, so Thursday,
That's
Friday,
awesome.
Saturday.
Yes.
For one time only, because, like, every year it changes.
Correct.
So this is, like, your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see talented kids performing
From
these.
around the world.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
And then, so is there like a majority of an area where all these kids are from?
I mean, mainly the West,
Okay, yeah.
Idaho, Washington, Montana, but a lot of them are from, the East Coast, a lot from Canada. We serve Air Force bases overseas in England, Turkey, Bahrain, and so some children from there come as well.
Cool.
And they make the trip all the way across the world to little old Missoula to put on a show.
And, is it true, like, you're always looking for new volunteers to help out with the Little Red Truck as well?
They don't volunteer. If you were in the Little Red Truck, you are hired. And so it is a paying job for our tour actor directors, or TADs. And so we have 88 of them right now all across the world. It's 44 teams crisscrossing the country, and about 5 of them going to international locations as well. Putting on a week-long musical with 50 to 60 kids, and then packing up on Saturday, driving or flying to the next town, and doing it all over again.
And I heard you guys are trying to expand on that as well with this 1 Million Reasons.
Yes, the Million Reasons to Say Yes is our capital campaign to help us raise $1 million to help us pay off the mortgage along some other things to improve our programming and increase it, because taking care of the mortgage will really help us to do other things with our programming. And so if you're interested in that, that's all at our new website, which is mctinc.org, mctinc.org, and we just launched our new website in July, and it looks great.
Awesome. Great. Everyone log on to that.
Yeah.
So
Check that out.
let's talk a little bit more about the away camps.
Yeah.
Like, how do the kids get nominated, and how do they audition, that kind of thing?
So they get nominated doing our shows. If we see kids, especially in small towns that don't have an arts program, ours is the only theater that comes to them during the year. So our tour actor directors, they see some potential for kids who maybe want some more training. So they'll nominate them, which just means they get the information by themselves. Anyone can audition for our camps, and all the information's on our website. So these kids then submit a video application. They then submit letters of recommendation, and then we make sure everything fits for them, works for them, and then it's a lot of process, just the logistics getting them from Florida or Maine or England to fly out here, and then they have to be driven up to either Sealy Lake or Flathead Lake.
Wow.
And they rehearse for either a week or 2 weeks, and then they all come back here. The high schoolers who are all up at Flathead Lake come back to Missoula, and an army of volunteers houses them as well. So about 150 kids stay with Missoula residents
Oh, that's
as they
wonderful.
put on shows as well. Until their parents come to see the performances, then they usually start staying with them. So lifelong family friends are made here as well when families come out, because the kids can be in camp for almost 7, 8 years. So families make connections with families, and so they look forward to seeing the same people in the audiences. And it's really an amazing thing that we bring kind of a world community together for these kids to perform.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So
That's
one more
great.
time, when are these kids performing?
Yes, so the performance is called Booking It on Broadway, and it's based on, all the music is from musicals that are based on books.
Oh, nice.
So like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Cats, Wicked, which is based on The Wizard of Oz, of course, and things like that. And that is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week. There's different performances on different days. I think there's 2 on, I know there's 1 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 3 on Saturday. The kids really, really put on a huge show, and you can buy tickets on our website.
That's great.
Great. And there's always so much going on with the MCT.
Absolutely.
So, and where can people find more information?
mctinc.org, or our Facebook pages. We have a Facebook page for the community theater as well as the children's theater as well. Awesome. And we keep those up to date, so that's a great place to look at there.
All right, is there anything else you want to...
Nope, we've always got things after this. Actually, nope, but I keep talking, yes. Our community theater's starting up, and we have fall performing arts classes as well. So we're always busy at MCT.
Great. So we can just check you out on your website.
Absolutely.
Great. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. This was great.
Thank you.
So this is Matt Loehrke, and be sure to check out Off Broadway.
Yeah, Booking It on Broadway.
Booking It on Broadway. That's happening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And yeah, tickets are on sale now.
Correct.